Let's welcome Kathy Holly and Spotlight.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Spotlight. We are in the studio tonight. I love coming back. And tonight is an exciting night because there's some marvelous musicians with me. Over here on my right, Claudia Newberry, who's a good friend of mine. She has a wonderful singer, songwriter, and vocal coach. And on my left, two fiddlers fiddling around. No, two wonderful fiddlers. First one I saw live, David Boyden, and someone who works with him, Lee, and your name again?
Corbie-Wells.
Corbie-Wells, which is a beautiful name. I love three names.
Thank you, I made it up.
And now, you know what? I was confused when I first looked at you. I thought you were both violinists, but no, you corrected me. These are not violins. There's fiddles. Both of them are fiddles. All right, David, you started playing the violin first or the fiddle?
Well, since the violin is a fiddle, violin, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. I did the classical thing. Yeah.
Classical violin. And what about you, Lee? When did you start?
I started when I was 6 years old, and I learned at home, and I started with old time and British Isle, Irish, Scottish fiddle music. I didn't have a proper, I didn't have a classical teacher till I was about 11. And it was a big culture shock for me. It still is a culture shock for me. Playing classical music, which I hardly ever do. I mostly play fiddle music.
Well, it's just wonderful that you two got together, two fiddlers, and you're both from the Bay Area. And when did you both meet?
At San Francisco State.
When you were in college.
Uh-huh.
And then you decided to start working together? Because the name of your duo is Captain Bottletop.
Yes.
And did you come up with that name, David?
It is a ripoff of a. it's the name of a tune by a Swedish band called Vesson.
Oh, really?
He had the name before he had the band.
Blatantly ripped it off.
I think it's wonderful. It's so catchy.
Yeah.
Captain Bottletop. I mean, who would ever guess it was a fiddler player? And I mean, it's about that kind of music, really.
Yeah.
So what is the difference between a violin is a fiddle or is a fiddle a violin? I'm totally confused.
The word fiddle just refers to style. I mean, they're violins. I mean,
But-
this is not, it's a hybrid instrument. I mean, it's got 10 strings, but.
All right. See, well,
Yeah.
Whoops, that's all right. You didn't lose it. And so the audience has to understand then a fiddle has 10 strings.
No.
No,
Or
no, no,
this-
no, no.
No.
These are hardanger d'amores, and they have 10 strings. It's a hybrid instrument. A traditional hardanger fiddle is 8 strings, and that's the national instrument of Norway. But this is a relatively new invention.
It is. So it's called a hybrid.
No, it's a hardanger d'amore.
I'd like
Hybrid.
to. Can you say that fast?
It's a hardanger d'amore. It's a
Beautiful
It's
instrument.
designed to be played comfortably with violins because a traditional hardanger is like tuned a step up, right? Or a half
Yeah,
step up.
a traditional hardanger fiddle. I should have brought mine to provide a counterpoint. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. That is a very it's an instrument that developed in Norway. It's highly decorated.
Oh, beautiful.
It would have like
Rosing.
I think I saw it. Or I think you play it on a video.
Probably.
He did.
Yes,
He
that's
does,
it.
yes.
It's beautiful. Speaking of which, playing, you're going to do a song for us, which is a Norwegian song. Now,
Yes.
how did you get into Norwegian music? This is so interesting. I would think it would be Irish or Celtic or classical, Mozart, you know.
Well, I did do the full classical regimen.
Right.
I don't play that anymore.
But Norwegian
Not so much.
tunes are now what you do?
Some of what I do.
It is some of what you do. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you please introduce the song you're going to do? Because I have it written down here, and let's see if I pronounce it correctly. You're going to do a Norwegian waltz. Var det du eller var det deg?
Die.
Deg.
Die.
Die.
Okay, you must know your Norwegian better than I
Var
do.
det du eller var det deg?
Say that a little faster.
Var det du eller var det deg?
And what does it mean?
Was it you or was it you?
Wonderful. Was it you or was it you? All right. Everyone out here in TV land, please enjoy the Bottle Top duo playing, and I won't repeat
Captain
the
Bottle
title.
Captain Bottle Top. Yes.
Bottle Top. Bravo. I'm applauding. You were terrific. And you know, it has an element of feeling Celtic or Irish a little bit to me, even though it's Norwegian.
Yeah,
I mean, Ireland is just over the border, right?
yeah, and there's a lot of Scandinavian influence
It's over the
in
sea.
those cultures since Vikings went over there and kind of infiltrated it.
Well, that really, that's a great song. So when you can also play for weddings, I must let the audience know
Yes.
that any kind of music, you do all kinds of music,
Well,
genres, right? I mean, basically.
A lot of different
You can do
kinds.
Celtic music, you can do, if you had to do some classical, you
We
could.
could. We have.
Yeah,
We have
you
played
could.
it.
You've done some classical too. Okay. It's just good to know that, people are listening and saying, gee, I wish I could have them, hire them for a party or for something. And recently, well, first of all, David, you work at the Blush Lounge.
We another one of my projects called the 29th Street Swingtet
The 29th Street Swingtet.
has a regular gig at Blush Wine Bar in the Castro on the first and third Tuesdays of the month from 7 to 10 p.m.
That's wonderful. And that's going to be on the screen. I know that we have that. And the website is on the screen. So if people want to get a hold of you and know more about you, they can look at your website.
Yeah.
And that's important. And there we go, in the Blush Wine Bar in San Francisco. You can see David. That's where I first met you, first and third Tuesdays. And that's in San Francisco. And then the Liberties on Saturdays, 4 to 6. and you play with someone else, right?
Depends on who's
Depends
available.
who's available.
I've done it solo several times. So.
I think that's so exciting. So two of you now have been playing the violin since you were very, very young.
Yeah.
And just again, let's take a look at that instrument. It has 10 strings because Dave, you were tuning just before the show.
Constantly
I mean,
having to
constantly.
tune, yeah.
Yeah, when you have so many strings, it's incredible. You have to keep tuning. And also, I want to just let everybody know we're going to watch a video of you because you also sing, Lee.
That's
and we're
correct.
going to show a little bit of a video of you singing a Norwegian song, another Norwegian ballad, Varulven. Is that right?
Varulven.
Varulven. Well, let's take a look at it because you have a beautiful voice.
Oh, thank you.
Naturally, the violin.
O jomfrun hun gange seg til Rosendelut. Linden den dømer i lunden. Der møtte hun grølver og domvorusju. Döver hunne vela skogorna kommen. Och jomfrun hun klatrar sig i höga talltopp. Linden den dömer i lunden. Slätingen gröver skall jag i meta upp. Döver hunne vela skogorna kommen.
That is just wonderful. Your voice is beautiful. Which came first, the voice or the violin?
I'm not sure. I mean, my mom sings and I sing, and we always sort of sing.
You
so
always
maybe- yeah.
I mean, to sing in Norwegian, I sing in French and Italian, but I don't know if I could do the Norwegian.
If you speak English, you could sing in Norwegian.
Really? Now, do either of you speak another language?
I mean, I've been studying many languages for years,
Ah, that's why
including
you're so
Norwegian.
good. No wonder you're so good at it. When you graduated from San Francisco State, what was your major?
World music. My
Perfect
main instrument
one.
was the violin, but I was a world music major.
And you too, Dave? What was your
I was a classical performance major.
classical? Gosh, the two of you, between the two of you, you could work weddings, all kinds of
Yes,
bar mitzvahs.
we do
whatever.
weddings, bar mitzvahs, whatever you want to
I
hire
bet
us
you
for. we, will,
I can imagine.
we also teach.
We do teach.
Oh, that's right.
So-
I get that element in there.
Yes.
You do teach violin. So out there, if you want violin lessons, call David right away. All right, let's have another. Oh, we're going to watch a video, a clip of you doing Celtic music, a song that's very, very Irish to me.
Oh,
Maybe it is, and it could be Norwegian, but let's watch
I
it.
think it's more bluegrass.
It's Captain Bottletop,
Oh.
and it's a fast tune. And you tell me what it is when it finishes. Here we go. Let's take a look. Wow, that's terrific. It's just wonderful. I want to get up and do the Irish jig. but that was a Celtic tune. Yes.
No, was not.
Tell me what it was.
That is a tune by the revered mandolinist David Grisman.
Oh,
It's
fabulous.
an earlier tune.
Well, it was wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I want to just move on because we have Claudia and you've been waiting so patiently. And I just love having both of you. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
you
You're
for
not
having
leaving
us.
yet. And Claudia Newberry, a new star.
Kathy.
You've been on the show before, but you know what?
How are
It's so fantastic. I'm fine. Thank you. And after hearing your song, I was overwhelmed with that song. You have written an original tune. Right. Please tell us about it.
Yes, well, with the pandemic and the last couple years and what everybody went through, and then getting older, maybe losing a lot of friends, and not all of COVID, not everybody of COVID, but a few I knew
Yes.
passed
Right.
of COVID that you may know as well.
Yes.
And so this song kept running through my head. I hadn't written in almost 2 years, and it was too many people, and it just popped. And then sat at the piano and just started doing the chords and getting the melody. It took me a while. And I've just recorded it, and it's almost ready. I'm going to have it out on Spotify and hopefully get it out to the public because it's still relevant.
Yes, it is relevant. And so people that want to hear it can go to Spotify, and it will be on
Yes.
Spotify. And again, the title?
Too many people.
Too Many People. Well, I think without, I know that you also teach voice.
I teach.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Not only is she a singer-songwriter, she's also a vocal coach
And
for those
piano
of you.
teacher.
And piano teacher. Well, of course, because you wrote
I'm
the
playing
song.
on most of all of my tunes.
I am
Yeah.
so impressed.
Thank you.
I really
Me
am.
too. No.
I mean,
I didn't write till I was in my mid 50s.
really? So there's hope out there. I might come up with something. Just give me a little more time. Oh my gosh. But this song is really beautiful and it's
Thank you.
very timely. And I hope it gets a lot of airplay. And for people out there,
Working on
you
that.
can share it.
Yes.
People can listen to you and share it with their friends because this show will be uploaded to YouTube. So this is a
Right.
perfect way to share. Well, I
perfect.
think it's
Yeah.
time for you to sing the song.
All right.
I'm just thinking we have a track for you. So
Perfect.
let's do it.
Okay.
It's Claudia Newberry, right? Too Many People.
I can't remember a time so sad. Life's torn apart, the world's gone mad. I can't remember a time so bad. When will it end and move on? Tell me when will it end and move on? 'Cause too many people have gone away. Too many people who cannot stay. They've gone away and won't be home. Too many people have gone away. I can't remember a time so feared. Visions of futures have disappeared. There's hatred in hearts all around the world. When will it end and move on? But the promise of a new life is the music in our hearts, and that joyous feeling can never be torn apart. Torn apart. Too many people gone away. Too many people cannot stay. They've gone away. They're not coming home. Too many people have gone away.
Oh, bravo, bravo, bravo. That's a hit.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
that is.
Thank you.
It is just unbelievable. Isn't it fabulous? I mean,
Thank
I
you
could
so
hear, I can even hear a violin line in there. I'm sorry.
I'll have to
but
get their card.
definitely.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful song, Claudia.
Thank
You
you
have
so much.
so much talent. I really get a kick out of you saying you didn't write until you were in your 50s.
Right.
And then after this pandemic, something happens
It
to a
did.
lot of people.
I think it did.
Do you
yeah.
think it wakes up some creativity?
I think
guess-
I'm singing better because you've been through so many things.
I guess so,
you-
and we've
know.
rested our voices for 2 years.
Yes.
We're
Right.
not overdoing it, right?
Haven't been doing
Oh
many
my
gigs,
gosh.
and I did mostly Zoom lessons for 2 years.
That's
you know.
right. And
And-
a lot of your students are going on to great things. You're in
They are.
Marin County.
Yes.
I must mention everybody. She
Mill
does
Valley,
Mill Valley. But you've been performing as a cabaret singer because I remember I produced
Yes.
cabaret shows in Sausalito and other places, and you've
Right.
been on them. It's been wonderful.
You have kindly given me some gigs on your shows, and I
Well,
enjoyed them. Yes.
And you've added to them. And tonight
you.
is really, I am just taken by this song. It's a fabulous
so much.
song. Let's watch another
Sure.
composition of yours, which
Sure.
is hard to believe. I mean, it's from, different genre kind of
Right,
feel.
right. An all instrumental.
All
And,
instrumental that you did because you,
Yes.
of course, you play the piano, and it's about a frantic dance. And this is the
Yes.
dancer that you must
Yeah,
have wanted you to
uh-huh.
write something for.
I had a
Set it up for
music
us.
producer at the time, and we were doing several tunes, which I have on Spotify. And he said, "Why don't you do some instrumentals?" I said, "Instrumentals? I don't know that I could do instrumentals, but I did 3 or 4 of them, and this is my favorite though." And then
it's
he
a
said,
video.
"Let's do a video."
It is
Yeah,
a
with the
video of a
dancers.
dancer,
Mhm.
and it's called "Frantic Dance."
Yes.
And let's show it
We
to
did.
the audience. I am just, it's another wonderful
Thank you.
video.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Well, this is just great. Now, people that want to see the whole video can go to YouTube
YouTube.
or
yes.
go to your website too, right?
I believe I did. Yeah. I
All
have
right.
it on my website.
And before we run out of
Exactly.
time, I want to tell everybody that they can see you live because you're going, possibly, it depends, but you're going to be doing a gig in
Yes.
September called
Supper and Song
And it's in the East Bay,
in
right?
the East Bay.
But, on-
Rockridge Community?
Oh, yeah, the
Center.
Rockridge area
Yeah.
is great. And what people can do is go to your website
Yes.
and find out the details about it.
Right,
That's
September
most-
18th, and I
that-
haven't sung in a long time. So.
Well, you know, after tonight, you're going to be singing all over the world. Don't
you
worry
so
about it. I feel
Thank
like
you
we
so
should
much.
start with "We Are the World" and Claudia Newberry's new song.
Thank you
I
so
mean,
much.
it is fantastic.
Thank
and I
you,
want to thank
Kathy.
my two guests who are wonderful as well. My two guests, the two fiddle players. Would you hold up your fiddles, please? Just again, so the people can see that they're a little bit different than violins. I want to point out there's 10 strings to tune, everybody. And if you tune, like I do tune my guitar, and then I also have a ukulele, and you just have to remember you're always in tune. But you two are great. And we look forward to seeing you. I would love to drop back to Blush. I'll see you at Blush. And maybe sometime at the Liberties.
Yeah, do
That's a
come by.
wonderful restaurant bar in San Francisco. And I just want to acknowledge, David, you are from Pacifica as well. So this is great. Welcome home. And Claudia, thank you for making it down. You're welcome home. I know you got a kick out of that. And welcome home to me too. I'm home in the studio. If you want to
Yes.
be on my show, please get in touch with me, Kathy Holly. My website's going to be on the screen at the end. Yes, you can just call me or send me an email. Go to my website and be in touch. I'd love to have you. I want to promote, musicians everywhere, and singers and actors, actresses, producers, whoever you are. And I want to thank the staff. It's all volunteer at this station. So we have to thank everybody here at PCT for being here tonight. Sound engineer, my director, and everybody. And especially my floor manager, who's flashing a card occasionally to remind me we are almost out of time, which is really thank you. You've made the show a lot of fun. Did you enjoy it?
That was so fun. Yes.
Okay, parting
Fantastic.
words. Any parting word from either one of you? Okay, the fiddle players.
CaptainBottletop.com with a K.
Oh yeah, bottle top, and I want to say bottle. What did I say? Bottleneck.
Everyone,
Bottle top.
Everybody has their own versions.
it's with a K.
Come see you.
Definitely. And Claudia, we can see you at supper. Well, I'm going to produce a show.
Supper and song.
Yeah,
Song and
well,
song and supper.
Song and supper.
No, supper and song.
Well, anyway, say it faster.
Four
and
singers,
we're-
jazz with the trio.
That's fantastic. And I'm going to produce something. You're going to have to be in whatever I produce.
That's
And
great
so
to
the
hear.
next, I'm not sure where it will be. A lot of places have closed, but I'm looking into 2 venues. And if anybody knows anything in Pacifica, they want to send my way that they're looking for musical live entertainment, because we know that young people need to hear what we all do.
Right.
Isn't that true?
That's very important.
And I'm looking over here. You young people, give us give us what we need. But we want everybody to do that. Okay, and I want to thank you again. Say goodbye to the studio audience, everybody. Parting words.
Thank you, Kathy.
Is that
Glad
it?
to have the music again.
Glad to have live,
Live music.
So everybody keep that in mind, okay? Don't forget.
Right.
Don't forget us.
Girl went back to Napoli because she missed the scenery, the native dances and the charming songs. But wait a minute, something's wrong.